show us today. Grab your controller, let's go on a ride. What will digital world provide? The adventure is front of us, a world of fantasy for you and for me. Subscribe and leave a comment. Whoa, for all the great content, hit that like and share the vibe. Together as one, we'll thrive. Subscribe and leave a comment. Whoa, for all the great content, hit that like and share the vibe. Together as one, we'll thrive. Let's keep the inspiration alive.
Well, hello, my fellow gamers. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day wherever you are in this incredible world of ours. If you're new to my channel, hello, I am Katie, and if you're returning, welcome back, guys. In today's video, we are jumping back into Tales of the Shire. I had so much fun playing this game yesterday, and I just want to continue this adventure, but also I was watching some other streamers, watching some other chats and things like that, and noticed that there was a lot of questions regarding some of the features and the mechanics of the game. And so part of tonight is to kind of go through some of those mechanics and, you know, talk about them, you know, explain how they work, at least from a beginner standpoint. Now, there's only so far that I have gone. So within this game, I don't know everything that this game has to offer, but I wanted to provide just some basic knowledge in understanding how the game works, what you need to do, etc., etc. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to jump into the game that we continued yesterday. But yeah, basically, like I said, I want to provide kind of a beginner's guide and kind of walk through some stuff. I have a list of things here that I've just kind of noticed a couple people just struggling a little bit on, and I just want to make sure that we go through that stuff. So let's go ahead. We're going to go to bed for this day, so that way we can start fresh, and then we will continue forward. And actually, before we do that, I'm going to start by talking about, since we have a little bit of time before we really need to go to bed, is talking about the settings of the game. So in order to access this, now keep in mind most of my instructions are pretty much going to be in explanation for a keyboard and mouse player. If you play controller, you will need to go into your settings to discover what the commands are to access the areas in which I'm talking about, which I will show you how to do that here in a second. But to get into your settings, you're going to click on escape. This brings up your task logs, your relationships, etc., etc. So in here, we're going to go into the settings tab, and then we're going to go into, or game operations, I guess is the technical name, and then we're going to go into settings. Now, the reason why I'm showing this is because of the fact that I've had a lot of people ask, like, how do I open this? How do I access this? Right here in under the mouse and keyboard, it outlines everything that you would need to know. You want to zoom in the camera, you scroll the wheel on your mouse. You want to reset it, you click on home. The interaction tool is either the left click on the mouse or the E key. All of these things, it's outlined in the settings of the game. And the same thing with the controller. Everything that you would need to know how to function and move throughout this game is available within the settings. Another thing that I am going to point out is within the videos tab is the vertical sync. I am going to actually turn that off. So what vertical sync kind of does is syncs up the gameplay to the resolution of your monitor, which is a good and a bad thing at the same time. So what that means is it's really, really good if you're playing more like combat style games, things of that nature, because you want to be able to move around quickly. You want to be able to see everything at a faster resolution speed. Whereas this, it's gonna bring it down to the actual normal settings of the game, so how the game is properly supposed to function. And I don't know if you guys have experienced this. Yesterday when I was trying to play this game, I struggled a little bit when it came to looking around. I was very, very sensitive to the movement of the game, and I'm hoping that this will actually help with that a little bit and allow me to, play this for a period of time without needing to like have a pause or anything like that. So those are my recommendations when it comes to the settings of your game, turning off that vertical sync, and if you're needing to know how to navigate through your game, you're going to go to your controller, you're going to go to your mouse and keyboard, if depending on which one you're using to play the game, and this is going to outline everything you need to know to navigate through the game. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. We're going to go to resume, and we're actually going to go to bed real quick. So we're going to confirm, and I'm actually going to check my sound settings here. There we go. For some reason, my game sounds were turned off on my actual computer. So, okay. We are now entering into day 6 of summer. This is super exciting, guys. So, I'm going to kind of spend the day of this game talking about a few other things for kind of like a beginner's guide in a way. The first one being the navigation, the map, how to navigate around Bywater. So, for a mouse and keyboard to open up the map, you're going to click on the M button. There's several different ways in which you can navigate Bywater. The first one being is navigating by destination of the current active quest you have. So right now, as you can see, it is telling me that I need to go up here for my current active quest, telling me that I need to, possibly talk to this person for another quest, stop by this location, providing a path for me to go for that current quest. Now, if I say, I don't really want to go to this particular quest, I can click on my tab to open this up, and then go to, where'd that go? We're going to go into R, click on Tails log, and select which quest I currently want to have active. This will then update the map to allow you to navigate to the destination of that particular quest. Hello, Sherry Cola. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for joining tonight. So another way that you can navigate on the map is by location of certain hobbits. So let's say you don't really want to go on an active quest, but you want to know where's Delphi, or you want to track Arlo, Arlo. And they're not necessarily an active quest, but they're just people you just want to go talk to, or maybe it's a side quest or something along those lines. Whatever the reason may be that you aren't necessarily navigating to your most active quest, but wanting to go talk to a certain townsfolk, you can click on the tab, and then here you can see we have a list of all the townsfolk, and it says townsfolk schedule. It kind of tells you where they're at on the map right now. And then what you could do is also select that particular townsperson for your navigation to update and take you to that particular hobbit. Another nice little feature of it is because of the fact, when I was trying to navigate the map a little bit, I was like, okay, where do I need to go to find Flower? And I was like, hang on, Sandyman is the guy who runs the mill. So who do I need, or how do I find him? And I was like searching all over the map, couldn't find him. Finally, I just kind of come down within here. I was like, oh, click on him. Guess what? Now I have a route specifically to Sandyman. You can always toggle these routes on and off by clicking the E, and that will turn off that routing navigation. Another thing that I do want to point out on the map is you can navigate by points of interest. Now, this is really, really handy, especially if you need to forage or if you're at the end of the day and you're like, hey, I need to navigate home. Obviously, those aren't things that aren't always tracked within a quest. So, what you can do is find, okay, there is a puffball over here. I can then track that. Or, I mean, I can't do it now because I'm already at home, but I can track to home, which is very, very handy, especially at the end of the day because you're navigating around the map and all of a sudden it's the end of the day. It's like, okay, how do I get home? You can click on these points of interest and it will track you to that location. Another really nice feature of the map is you can go to points of interest that aren't identified. So this is really, really handy for places that you haven't really explored all that much. So if I wanted to come explore this area over here, I could totally do that by just pinning a location on the map. Now it's showing my navigational route from my current location to that place. Keep something in mind though as you are pinning these locations and trying to figure out how to navigate the map. The birds that are going to guide you, and I'll talk about the birds here in a minute, are going to route you for the fastest or the most direct path. I want to emphasize that a little bit because in the beginning of the game, there's this nice little shortcut that you see right here. Wonderful little shortcut, but it's closed. It's not available to you at this point in time in the game. You have to unlock it at a later point. So if I needed to get down here to Willow's workshop, I actually have to pin up here first, navigate to that location, and then once I'm here, I then repin to Willow's workshop. Just so that way I don't come across here and get stuck and wonder where the heck I'm supposed to be going. So again, just a couple helpful tips and tricks when it comes to the map portion of the game itself. So now that we've covered the map and how to kind of get around Bywater, it's now down to actually navigating and following the directions of the birds. If you remember in the beginning, Arlo mentioned that the birds help you navigate Bywater. As you can see, we now have 2 blue birds that have showed up to show the navigation. We have this bird right here. He is actually sitting or pointing in the direction in which you need to go. So that way I don't head in this direction. I'm going to head in this direction. Birds will post on most of the intersections or at intersections that you will come across. So what they will perch on is going to be street signs like you see here, stumps, fences, bridges, any place that will help you navigate your route to your destination. How do you understand where you're supposed to go? You see here this fence post points in several different directions. I could go to the left, I could go to the right, or I could go back behind me. The bird is currently sitting on the direction of the sign pointing behind me, indicating that is the direction I need to navigate to get to my destination. And as I come to different crossroads, you'll notice the birds will land there, showing me where to go. If I move too fast beyond that, they will leave and move to the next destination, as you saw as I was approaching this fence post. It was indicating I needed to continue going straight indicating that I needed to come up to this bridge and cross that. And now we've come to the next part. Here's the next bird. Again, it's a 4-way in the direction, all the directions that I could go on the path. The bird is telling me I need to go straight. I do want to show you some other locations in which the birds can rest. So we're going to come over here. You notice he's sitting on the wheel right there. So as you're kind of skipping along the path, sometimes it's hard or sometimes it's easy to miss the birds and understanding like which direction you're supposed to go. anytime that you think you're going in the wrong direction, or anytime that you're like, wait, where am I going again? Come to a crossroads. The birds will point you in the direction you need to go. They will either route you backwards to the place you need to return to, or they will update the route you need to go. The best way to kind of think of it is like a GPS system. They're showing you where you need to go, navigating you, and then recalculating based upon your current location and your final destination. So we are still in the point where they're showing us on street signs. I want to show you some of the other things, and I am going to pick these up real quick. I'll show you the other locations that they can perch. So far we've seen the birds perched on street signs and on like wheels and fences. They will also perch on rocks, as well as stumps, as you can see this one is doing here. Another one to look out for as well is downed fence posts. They will perch on that as well. So just kind of keep an eye as you're kind of skipping along, heading through by water. The birds will always show you the direction you need to go based upon the current ping on your map, whether that is trying to find somebody specifically in Bywater, trying to continue an active quest, or you've pinned a certain location or place of interest. Returning to the map real quick, another cool thing that you can do is use these kind of like, I would say, gray pins as well. So you have your big point of interest, which is like your lookout, your home locations, things like that. And then we have resource locations, which is going to be the little mushroom, the little hedge mustard icon, the fish. Those are all things that you can navigate to on the map as well. All right. So Sherry-Cola, how are you doing today? Or this evening? So currently one of the things that I'm doing is foraging. Foraging is a wonderful way to gather and collect resources for either selling materials or recipes, anything you might need to progress the game. Hello, Nat. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Let's see. So I'm just kind of going around and picking some things up, seeing what we can find, and seeing if we can trigger a trick to finding more hidden items in the game. So what do I mean by hidden items? I'm talking about items you can forage that may not be so obvious in finding. Not too bad, should be asleep, but that failed, so here I am instead. I hear ya. Sometimes sleep just does not come easy. Well, hopefully my voice can help lull you to sleep. So one of the things that I'm kind of looking for right now is some butterflies. The butterflies will always lead you, like I said, to hidden items or things that may not always be so obvious to find when you're out foraging. They will continue to lead you until you've cleared the area. So like I said, I'm trying to find some for us. Of course, all the birds are telling me that I'm going the wrong direction. Oh, here's another little fishing spot. It's pretty awesome. And we'll get into fishing a little bit later too. Itapuni. Actually, that's a horse. Of course. We got some mushrooms. Thought I saw some butterflies, but I did not. Okay, we'll head down this way. Just see if we happen across some. Oh. See, I'm such a pro at oh, there's some butterflies right there. Awesome. So another thing about the butterflies is that they will, depending on the color, determines the type of item in which they are showcasing. So these, because of the fact that I'm coming to a berry bush, are purple. Purple ones typically will go to berries and herbs. White ones, I believe, are to mushrooms. And then I think the other color is orange or yellow. And those will showcase, I believe, wood, if I remember correctly. I would have to investigate that just a little bit more to know exactly which ones directly to which location. But that's kind of what I've noticed thus far in terms of the color of butterflies and what they indicate. So I want to clear out my inventory real quick because I want to show you what happens when you you pick up the item that the butterflies are showing you. So we're going to come down here. There's the butterflies. So they're still there because of the fact that I haven't yet picked them up. So that's a really good thing because let's say, just like what happened to me, your bags get full, you need to go clear those out real quick. The butterflies are going to stay where you're at, where the items are that you haven't picked up yet. So I'm going to go ahead and pick these up, and then you notice they've just kind of disappeared. So that means I have foraged everything available associated to that butterfly color in this area. So there's nothing left for me to pick up. I might come across another butterfly cluster because there might be some mushrooms available or something along those lines. But for that particular set of butterflies, I have collected everything. I'm able to move on in foraging. All right. So when I get to the point of talking about fishing, I will go through that guide as well. Oh, there's another set of butterflies. Here we go. Let's follow them. Let's see where they lead. All right, here we go. They showed us this, and they have disappeared. Again, indicating that we have found everything available in the area. And look, there's some more right there as well. Let's go ahead and just start following them real quick. See what they do. Oh, so we've selected that one, but there's more for us to find in the area. So we go over here, we pick this up, and now they've disappeared. We've collected everything in the area, so we don't have to spend any more time trying to find resources in the area. All right. So I am going to go check on a couple things in town real quick. Oh, we're going to talk to him. Got my letter. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Can you narrow it down a bit more? What's lifetime opportunity? This guy is a character. Looks pretty cute, actually. Used to love the Shire Lord of the Rings. It is a very, very cute game. If you're really into cozy gaming, if you've enjoyed Story and Seasons, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, this game is right up that alley. For many, many years, I have always wanted a Hobbit-based cozy game because, to me, living in Hobbiton, being a Hobbit, is the ultimate definition of coziness because they are at peace with everything. They're resource gathering like you would do in normal cozy games. You're farming, you're gardening, you're cooking, you're making relationships with the villagers. Like, this is the definition of cozy gaming in my book. And it's a great way to just kind of slow down, especially because of the fact, like, I'm enjoying Enshrouded and Dragonscape or Dragon Wilds from RuneScape, and those are very fast-paced games, and this allows me to just slow down, take a breather, and just really enjoy the process of the game. So, very, very fun game. It's a fork. No, thank you. Perhaps next month. Applies a 1 silver penny a week. Time build up a collection of cutlery that will amaze and astonish your friends. And who can afford 1 silver penny a week? It's a steal. Oh no. Huh. Interesting. So he wants me to sell for him. Oh my goodness gracious. Interesting. Oh yeah? A box of old pins, as sharp as dragon claws, but as light as feathers. Fancies and discount, 5 silver pieces. Yeah, no. 4.5. No. 3? No. Oh, man. Got a point. Got a point. Oh my goodness. Okay. Actually, we're gonna see what our active quest is right now. So we're missing a couple of people that we need to meet. So I think that's going to be our first order of business, is finding a couple more people, or the people that we're missing anyway. See if there's anyone that we can talk to, and then from there. So I know one of the people that we are missing happens to be a dwarf that lives in the area. But I have not really discovered where he lives yet. Is it down over here? Oh, we got some more butterflies. Hello, my pretties. So we got a thing there. Ooh. Oh, we got some hops. Nice. Some there, and I'm bringing back this way. Come back. Come back. Got some there. You guys are really making me chase you around everywhere. And there they go. Okay. I don't think I can get that way. That's where I need to go. No, thank you. Okay, this is super cute. Oh, look at this. Oh, there we go. Some asparagus. Some hops. Oh, we got some other butterflies. Let's see where they take us this time. Well, you guys are supposed to stick together, you know. Oop. There we go. Let's see. We got a duck. Okay, so we do need to come back and talk to Neffy, but Neffy isn't here right now. Eventually we'll be able to get down there to do some fishing. But for right now, we are actually going to head back to the house because it is getting late. And we do not want to stay out too late, as staying out late results in us fainting. And then we wake up late for the next day. Hello, Athena. Welcome in. Yes, happy lurking. Thank you so much for leaving a thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it. And yes, I completely agree. This game is super adorable. I am having so much fun with this game. But thank you so much for letting me know that you're hanging out with us tonight. And anybody who's lurking or hanging out, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the chat. I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. Of course, I've only gone so far in the game, so I won't know everything, but I'm at least trying to give some helpful tips and tricks for the beginning portion of the game. So if there's anything you have questions on, I am more than happy to answer if I know the answer. We got some rain. All right, so let's see. What are we going to do today? Well, one of the things we want to do is fish, and I want to talk about that a little bit as we're doing that. That'll be great for us to gather that information, and then once we have all that, we can then come back and I can give a guide of how to cook in this game. So I want to do some cooking before we progress the game any further, and then have some conversations with some people as well. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to mark this fishing location and head that direction to see what do we have available. Oh, we got some butterflies. Hello, guys. Okay, so here is one of the fishing locations that we can go to. Now, you'll obtain the fishing rod when you talk to Noaks, and when you wish to fish, all you have to do to equip it is press R from your toolbox. Now, if you realize that your fishing rod isn't your active tool, you can simply click T and it'll bring up your tool wheel. So right now I have the beginner rod, the watering can, and the shovel. So right now I have the fishing rod on, so it gives me the opportunity to pull that out and use it. Now the trick to fishing in the game is to pull the fish in the opposite direction of where it's going. And you're going to, in order to do that, you need to use W, A, S, and D. So typically the item or the keys that you use to run around or move in the game, you're going to use those same keys. And then to reel in, you're going to press and hold your mouse button. Now again, if you're on a controller, they're going to be a little bit different commands. So if you need to know those, you'll go into your settings and find out what those commands are. So let's go ahead. We're going to equip, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to go there. We're going to cast out the line. Now we've got a one. So right now you're trying to keep the dot in the center there. Now you notice that every once in a while they'll get a yellow circle around that dot. That is tension on the line. And if you get the tension up to red, the line will break. So keep an eye on that. I typically try to release around the time that it starts turning yellow. But sometimes I'll let it pull, especially as I get closer, I'll sometimes let it get up to orange. So let's get a few more fishes. I got somebody from very far away. Okay, we're going again. There we go. Now another thing to know when it comes to fishing or foraging or things like that, always check your encyclopedia. To access that, you come and click on escape. You're going to toggle over to your collections or your encyclopedia tab, and then you can navigate down these various tabs to find where you can get and obtain these items. So for fish, let's say we needed to find a bywater bleak. You can go in here and select this fish or hover over this fish and see that this fish is available in all seasons. The weather has to be dry, so it can't be raining like it is today. The only location you can get this fish is Old Ruby's Pond, which is where we're currently located, and then it's only available in the afternoon. So this is a great way to know what kind of fish you can obtain in the game, as well as how you can obtain it. Now, the only way you can get entries into your encyclopedia is if you catch the fish. So obviously there's a ton of fish in here that I haven't obtained yet. But we also haven't experienced all of the seasons, and I haven't fished at all hours of the day yet either. So that's one of the things that I'm going to also be experimenting and doing, is trying to see what fish are available at certain times of the day, as well as various weathers that we experience within the game itself. So hardy vegetables, this kind of shows you that this is available in summer. It grows for 3 days. Asparagus only available in summer. So lots of information is available within this encyclopedia. Very, very, very handy when you are needing to find resources, especially when you're wanting to make a certain recipe for cooking. So we have a couple fish. Let's actually head over to the house and start a little cooking lesson. So one of the first things that I do when I am getting ready to cook a meal, either for myself or to share with somebody, is I unload my backpacks. Now, you don't necessarily need to do this to cook, because you can access both your pantry and your backpack when you're cooking. But I just like to do it because then it's all in the same location. I don't have to toggle between the two of them, and just have everything available all in one location. So I am going to unload my backpack here. We're gonna put these items in here. Now obviously wood doesn't get stored in here, so it's taking up a space in my backpack. I haven't figured out how to store it beyond having it in my bag. I think there's a way to store it in my house inventory, but I haven't finalized that yet. Okay, so now that I've unloaded my bags, I am now going to come up to my kitchen station. Now, what we have in the beginning is we have the chopping block, we have the frying pan, and then we have the assembly bowl. So each piece is going to impact the outcome of your dish. Now, when we go ahead and click on this, the first thing that we need to do is select the dish in which we want to make. Now, these are all the recipes that I have available. The way that you can obtain recipes is by unlocking or completing quests. You can talk to people and sometimes they'll just give them to you. There's various different ways in which you can obtain these quests or obtain these recipes. Sorry about that. To know if you can make a recipe is if it's highlighted. If I don't have all the ingredients for the recipe, it is going to be grayed out like you're seeing here. So right now I have all of my recipes selected. If I wanted to find recipes specifically for pies or jams or breads, whatever the case may be, you can toggle through these recipes to find what it is you're looking for. So let's go back to all. In here, once you hover over these recipes, it shows you what ingredients you need to complete the recipe. For this one in particular, it's saying we need maize, which is corn, beans, some type of onion, and some type of potato. Now, the nice thing is if it shows you an exact picture, so the maize that you're seeing here, if it shows an exact picture, that means that you have to have that specific recipe. However, if it's showing you just a generic icon of an icon or an herb or a potato like you're seeing here, that means you can select any item that is associated or classified within that category. So another example here is for the very good fish cakes. It requires flour. It requires some kind of onion, fish, and potato. So if I go ahead and make this dish, it doesn't matter the type of fish that I use, just as long as it's classified as a fish. So let's go ahead and select this one. I'll kind of show you what I mean. So we selected this. So while selecting your ingredients, you can view seasonings to check compatibility of ingredient seasonings with stations. So that's another thing that you can do for a dish. Every single dish comes with like a standard flavor palette. That's like spicy, sour, sweet, etc. You can change that palette or change that flavoring type by adding seasonings. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start going through these. I'll explain each section as we go. Some of them I'm going to try to explain a little bit ahead of time because they are a little bit timed. Other ones I'll kind of show you as I'm going as well. So we're going to click continue. So the first section of this, we need to collect flowers. So we're going to select this one. Now, obviously the higher quality of item, the higher quality of dish you're going to make. I recommend trying to have the highest ingredients as you possibly can. So next we have to click an onion. We're going to select brown onion because that's the only option we have. We have fish. So the fish we can select any type here. So let's kind of go through, see what we've got. So far, the only thing that we really have is a 1-star. So we're just going to select a fish. I'm going to keep the bywater bleak because I know that's going to be a quest that's coming up. So I'm just going to go ahead and click a blue-finned gudgeon. I apologize. I am horrible at pronunciation sometimes. So we're going to select this guy. And now we have the option to select a brown tater so we have an abundance of taters, so it overflows. So we're just going to select one of them. Now that we have our ingredients selected, we're going to select cook. So after the majority of the ingredients, alter the majority of the ingredients to one flavor to change the meal flavor. So this is kind of the seasoning that they're talking about. Each seasoning is usable at specific stations, changing the ingredients flavor to that seasoning. So right now we don't really have a seasoning. So before I get into anything else and we really start the assembly process for cooking, I'm going to bring your attention to this grid right here. So right now, if we didn't alter anything to our dish is going to come out right here. That's not ideal. The dish to perfection is targeted right here. So that means it's a little bit more on the tender side and a little more on the chunky side. So how do we do that? The first level is putting in the flour to assemble it. Straightforward. There's really nothing we can do to the flour. So we're going to go ahead and pour that in here. The next step is the brown onion. If we wanted to change the palette of that, it's not allowing me to change it at this point in time, but sometimes it does ask you if you want to select seasoning. I can't remember if it's at this stage or if it's at the end of this process. But right now it's identifying that the brown onion is spicy. So how do I navigate this up and down? So for the chopping block, what I would do is I'm going to select the chopping block. Now the more I chop it up, the smoother it's going to get. So that's going to move the progression of the dish up to smoothness. The less I chop it, the more it will stay on the chunky side. So for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of give it a couple chops. I don't want to give it too many. I do want to kind of maintain it because at this point in time, we are at the first ingredient. We don't want to bring it down so much that we can't work with it later on either. So I usually try to leave the last couple of ingredients to determine if I'm going to have it be more chunky or more smooth. So that's kind of my strategy. As you get more experience and exposure to cooking, you'll find the best pattern that works for you. You don't necessarily have to use my strategy when it comes to cooking, but that's just kind of something that I personally do. As I said, as you get more experience or you cook more and things like that, because this game involves a lot of cooking. As you do more of that, you will find your rhythm and find what you need to do to move the grid system. So we're going to click continue. So you noticed we were up here before. Now we've dropped down a little bit. So right now I'm good with it. We're going to click assemble. Next, we're going to go to the fish. So we're going to start off by chopping this, and I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm not going to do too many, but then I'm going to continue And now I'm going to move this to the frying pan. It's not quite ready to go in and be assembled. I want to fry it and I want to move it. You notice as I hover over the frying pan, there is now a line to showcase moving the dish from the left to the right. So we're going to click on this. This is where it's going to be timed a little bit. So the longer you keep it in the frying pan, the more tender it's going to be. So this is going to be a timing experiment a little bit to try to figure out where that sweet spot is to moving it over to the tender side, but not too much. So we're going to click on the frying pan. We can add seasoning at this point if we want to. I don't have any seasoning for this in particular, but that's okay. We're going to select none. And now we can do that. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And we're going to click continue. See how it moved it over? Now we can't go back, unfortunately. That's okay. So you notice it moved us over, but it didn't quite move us over far enough. So we're going to go ahead and assemble. I wish we could add it back on, or we could be like, okay, we need to chop it just a little bit more, or we need to keep it on a little bit more. That's okay. You're going to kind of learn and figure it out as you go. So we're going to click in. We're going to do assemble. The last piece we got to do is the brown tater. We're going to chop it. So we're going to keep it pretty much in the middle here. We're going to do that. And actually, I'm going to fry this a little bit because I want to bring that over to the tenderness just a little bit more. So we're going to click on the frying pan. We don't have anything in there, so we're going to throw that in there. We're going to give it some time. We're going to flip it just to kind of bring it over. Flip it again, and I'm going to click continue. Look at that, guys. We moved it over. Our plate is now within the square or the target assembly for this dish. And now we've done this. It's textured. It's got 2 stars. It's spicy. We're going to store this in our pantry. And that, guys, is how you cook. Seasoning is something that I haven't really figured out the tip and trick on how to do, but it also could be because of the fact that I don't have any seasoning to add. So like your seasoning would be probably like salt, pepper, things of that nature. So anytime that you have the opportunity to do seasoning, try it out, see what it does. It can change the typing of your dish. So what does that mean? Going from a spicy dish to a sweet dish to a sour dish. That's what the seasoning does. It can change the typing of your dish. And that can really, really be important, especially when you're trying to build relationships with hobbits within the game. The relationships are very, very important because they're going to help you unlock so many things. And I will show you what I mean by that here in a second. So I'm going to close out of this. We're done cooking for right now. So, mentioned relationships with hobbits. Hobbits' relationship is all based around food. Hobbits love food. They love growing things. They love growing their resources for making meals. And the way you increase your relationship with another hobbit is by hosting a meal. So, how do you gain favor from other hobbits? So, we're going to click on escape. We're going to come into our townsfolk tab within our main menu. Here it lists all the townsfolk who I have currently met. There's 3 of them who I'm still missing, so I need to run around and try to find them. But if you click on one of them, it'll show you detailed information about each of these hobbits. As you gain more companionship levels or gain XP towards companionships, you will increase their affection towards you. And at certain levels, you unlock certain things. So Fosco here, if I reach level 3 affection with him, his stock at his store increases. Same thing at level 6, same thing at level 10. Why is this so important? because you'll notice as you explore the game that there's areas that are locked to you that you can't access because you haven't gained the trust of those hobbits to be able to do that or to unlock those yet. One example that I want to show you is if, let's see, go back here. Whoop, we're going to go back over here. Back here is Willow. Willow is going to be key for you to open up your hobbit home and to be able to fully decorate your home to your heart's content. So right now, she's a level 1 for me. I haven't had a chance to host her yet. She's one of the ones that I really, really, really want to do. And once her affection towards me reaches level 3, I will be able to unlock a room in my house. Same thing at level 6, same thing at level 10. Now, each of these hobbits unlocks different types of rewards. So, Old Noakes, unlock trading with him, and then I unlock a fishing spot from him. Another good example, or another person you want to try to get affection from, is Farmer Cotton. Unlock a chicken at 3, 6, and 10. Who is the other good one? Oh, Nora's another good one, because at 3, yeah, you get more stock at 3 and 6, but at level 10, you unlock a new location on the map for you to forage more resources. So keep an eye out on your affections with your fellow hobbits. This is where it really, really plays a key role in the development of your story and the progression of your game and decorating and designs. So how do you know what hobbit likes what thing? In the second tab here, it shows you various cravings that this hobbit has. Now, these will change daily. Some days they're craving something sweet, some days they're not. Sometimes they will give you detailed recipes of what they're specifically craving. Like you see here, Nora today is craving garden greens summer style and cool taters and beans. When I hosted her a few days ago for a meal, this was one of the ones that she was craving up here. Now, another cool thing is if we come, let's see if we've got a really good example here. Sometimes, okay, so if you don't have a strong enough connection, a lot of times what they will do if you decide to host a hobbit that you have no idea what their interests are, it will tell you they're craving something sweet, spicy, sour, etc. And then you can make a meal that is tailored around that flavor palette. So keep an eye on this, and obviously it changes per season. So right now we're in the current season. This is what Nora's craving for the summer. The final tab here is gifts. So these are gifts that I have received from Nora. They're basic gifts and then special gifts. I haven't unlocked a lot of them. Again, I haven't had a chance to really explore the relationships with each of these hobbits. I'm really hoping to continue to expand on that. But as you can see, Fosco here has given me a bunch of furniture. I've actually decorated with this furniture already. So good thing, this is a good thing to know because of the fact that this is going to help you progress your game and know and open up opportunities. I haven't really figured out how to open up the land. My guess is that they will be available either through quests that I complete, or one of the hobbits will have it as one of their relationship unlocks. Again, I haven't figured out exactly who is who yet or which one it is, but we'll get there and we'll figure that out. So, guys, if you have any questions about the game, as I mentioned before, please feel free to leave the question in the chat and I'll be happy to answer it to the best of my abilities. Again, I'm not very far in the game to be able to answer all of your questions, but I can tell you what I do know as of right now. I like how detailed you're explaining things. The commentary is great. Oh, thank you so much, Nat. I appreciate that. I'm actually kind of using this live stream to kind of create it as a beginner's guide, and then what I'm going to do is download it and snip it so that way it's kind of a shortened and condensed beginner's guide for people that decide later on to pick up the game, but they have questions. They're not really sure how to do anything and trying to navigate their way through the game. So I appreciate that you're enjoying the commentary and the details that I'm providing. Okay, so we are actually going to try to progress the game a little bit and try to move forward. I do have some other things in my list that I haven't covered yet, but I will definitely make sure to cover them if we have time tonight or at least sometime soon, and make sure to include them. The last piece that I have on here is getting into decorating your house. So I may keep that or pull some of that from some of the videos from my first live stream of the game, just because of the fact that I did a lot of discovery there and explored it very, very thoroughly at that point in time because I thought it was really, really awesome. So, okay, let me see here. I want to head down Ivy Bush Inn. I want to head to him. Where is he at? I have not talked to this dwarf yet. Okay. Yes, he's here. Awesome. Hola. Nephi at your service. At yours and your family's. Catesy Lightfoot. Interesting. What do you mean? You want to be friendly? Yes. Are you lonely? No. Are you strange? That is why you have no friends? I do have friends. Then why friendly? What do you want? I don't want anything. I thought I'd say hello. Are all hobbits like this? Yes. Except old Noakes. And maybe Willow Took. A bit. Kaza do not make friends. Making friends is like ice fields, carving the mountain, powerful, mighty, very slow. Hello, Terry. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? So you have no friends in Bywater. I have a friend, my duck. She's called Laddie. Laddle. You will see her around. Perhaps we will become friends too. Perhaps we will. Very slowly. Goodbye, Hobbit. Have you not seen a dwarf before? Do you want to trade? Oh, so in order to trade, I have to have 3 eggs to get a bacon, pork, or bacon grease. Interesting. That's awesome, Terry. Just kind of hanging out tonight. Is it night for you? I can't remember. I have a hard time remembering who's who's in what time zone. Okay, so we're gonna continue on. Oh my goodness. Riley Raid! Hello, Raiders! Welcome in! Alright, let's take a quick pause here, guys, and welcome in those who have come from Riley's stream. We got Jamie and Bama. We've got BS Tiger. Welcome in, guys. Yes, it's night. Music, Katie. We've got Tracy here. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and thanks for coming over and raiding. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful night. Oh, hello, Bugsy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Did you guys all have fun on Riley's stream? Did she get pretty far over there? Alright, let's see. What else? Okay. Need to go check on Fosco. Okay, we're gonna head over here. All right, let's see how he's doing. So to kind of catch up from before, that was a mistake. No problem. So last time we were in here, we gave Fosco some herbs from Delphi to see, because he was kind of having a little bit of a cold, and we're checking in on him to see how he's going. I was saying that there's no finer hobbit to get the Bywater Village clubs up and running. Thank you. All right, so where are you going? Are you going to start? How about the forging club? That will be Delphi, I suppose. That should be. But you know Delphi, she thinks no one would want to learn from her. I want to learn from her. I do too. She understands the land better than anyone. And I want to forge for more than plants. The land around here must be full of mathams? Is that how you pronounce that? Oh, no, you don't. You've cluttered up our place enough with your useless objects. Oh, of course they're useless. That's what a matham is. Oh, that's fantastic. And why shouldn't we collect them? There's a whole matham house in Mitchell Delving. That's the best place for them, Casey, in Mitchell Delving, not in our shop. There's a shiny metal shirt in Ethel Dazzling house. Mr. Baggins brought it back from his adventures. Are they talking about the Mithril shirt? Oh, I used to sit and listen to his stories about trolls and dragons and dwarven treasure. I like Master Baggins. Any hobbit with such fine taste in waistcoats wins my approval. But I wish he hadn't filled Nora's young head with so many fanciful notions. I promise you I'll not only forge for food, I will not search for... I promise you I will only forage for food and not search for mathams. I definitely will. You should get another hobbit to join the foraging club, Casey. It would encourage Delphi. That's a good idea. How about Daisy? She always keen to have little adventures. I'll go ask her. Hello, Riley. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How was your stream? How far did you get? As soon as you see her, we'll go visit Delphi. Alright, so let's go talk. Oh, okay, I don't want to do that. That's one of the weird things, is that if you get, like, kind of pinched, it'll, yeah, does that a little bit. Hopefully that comes out in a fix later on. What can I do for you? How are you feeling? Ask me to check on you. Oh, the cure is, I'm starting to feel better, but a bit of Delphi's medicine won't do me any harm. Let's see how this goes. Dun, dun. What have you done to me? Oh no. Perhaps I need some time to work properly? Last thing I need is more time. It's getting worse as the minutes go by. Achoo. Oh no. Achoo. Go to Delphi. See if there's something she can do. Alright. Oh no. Poor guy. Poor guy. Okay, so let's see what other tasks we have right now. So we have that one we have. We'll need some new members. Restore the foraging club. Discovery. Okay. So we're gonna go. Let's actually run up to Sandyman, see how we can sell. This is gonna be very, very entertaining. Alright, there's our birdie. Tweet, 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 a tweet, tweet. I rock in the treetops all day long, rockin' and a hoppin' and a singing this song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, 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 rockin' robin, tweet, 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 ooh, rockin' robin, we're really gonna rock tonight. There you go. There's a little song. I'm over here and have Jersey fatigue. No. Apart from that, I want to troll. Why would you want to troll me? We're just having a lovely time exploring Hobbiton. Or not Hobbiton. Buy water. Buy water. I deserve it. What have I done? I have not done a thing, sir. I have not done a thing. Young Rosie, how are you, my girl? You're here to buy some flour for your father? He knows I'm the only one that he can buy from. He must hate that. Actually, no. I want to buy some flour for myself. Learning a bit of cooking, are we? That's nice. How much do you need? 20 sacks. 20 sacks? What are you making? A pie. 20 sacks of flour? You can't be serious. I am serious, and so is my pie. Are you sure this isn't your father? All right, 20 sacks to Cotton Farm. No, to the Green Dragon. Hang on, little miss. If your ma'am wants 20 sacks of flour, she would have told your dad to get it, and he sent you. But it's not for my ma'am. It's for everyone else in the Green Dragon. Everyone else? That doesn't make any sense. There's loads of hobbits in the Green Dragon. What are you going to do? Divide it all up between themselves? Of course not. They're going to make something. A pie. Just one pie? Yes. Oh, thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. Thank you. I just had flashbacks to my old singing group when we had to sing that song over. It's one of my son's favorite songs, actually. It's how I can get him to really, like, smile, especially when he wants to not smile and kind of pout. But that's one of our, like, bath time routine songs, is that song. I have flashbacks of being placed in torture devices. Really? Mouse, really? You know, I don't think you have enough Jersey fatigue. I think you need to go back and get some more Jersey fatigue. If you have too much energy to troll me, you don't have enough fatigue. All right, for all of them, yes, but that pie would be enormous. It is. That's why I need 20 sacks of flour. But hang on. Oh, I give up. 20 sacks of flour to the Green Dragon. I'll get it there tomorrow. Thank you, Mr. Sandman. Who is trying to troll me? Mouse. Mouse potato. Got an offer. Haven't you? I have the joy of a son, yes. Where is he now? Last time I looked, my little joy is carving goblin heads into our front door with a big Okay. He's very creative. Do you think you might need a dining set? I'm sorry, Hobbit. But for a moment, I'm speechless. Are you trying to sell me something? Not exactly. I'm trying to be helpful. What sort of dining set? Well, I've got this fork. The rest comes in weekly installments, 1 silver piece a week. This looks more like the rubbish that Hobson would try to sell, no offense. This is Hobson's fork. He asked me to help him out. Haha. The pieces fall into place. I thought you had more Hobbit sense than this, Lightfoot. You're going around peddling Hobbiton's horn blows. You'll soon lose your good standing in this village. It's a good job you told me. I was about to try and sell cotton. Were you now? Let me take a look again. Do you know what? I think Hobson might have accidentally give you something of real value. This should go to someone with a big family, and there's no bigger family around than the Cottons. I feel like he's throwing the Cottons under the bus a little bit. Oh, so normal. Well, congrats on 500 subs. It happened a little while ago, Riley. Yeah, it was super exciting. It was actually during one of Jersey's streams. I had probably about 10 subs left, and he really encouraged a lot of people to, check out my channel. I want to say this was like back in May or something like that. But yeah, it's super excited. Now I just have to try to get my viewing hours up a little bit, so that way we can move to the next level within YouTube. But yeah, it is exciting. It's a great milestone. I'm super stoked about it. So thank you on the congratulations. Oh, that's our jersey. Yes, it is. We're like, how did that happen? What, Mouse? Really? As you're a subscriber to my channel? Yeah. All right. So we did that. Who are we? Actually, let me go talk to her. Rosie Cotton, who are you? Cutesy Lightfoot. It's me, the Hobbit people are talking about. Have you met my ma'am yet? Who's your ma'am? Lily Cotton. My dad's Farmer Cotton. We all live in the cotton farm. So that's easy to remember. I have met your mom. I'm sure you met all of us. We Cottons end up at the center of everything. I'll see you soon. Hello, anything I can help you with? Nope, not this time. Sorry, trying to catch up on chat. Oh, thank you, Panther. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Gotcha. The viewing hours can be tough. Trying to do some 30 videos. They are quicker for people to watch and will hold. Yeah, I'm hoping to use pieces of the stream. So I've done a lot of explanation within this stream, kind of talking about the cooking, the foraging, and things like that. And I'm hoping to kind of clip that into a shorter video for people to watch as they're trying to learn how to play the game a little bit. So that's one of my strategies. But yeah, I try to do shorter. Lately I haven't, I'll admit, because I've just been kind of recording my gameplay. It's hard to keep everything that I've been doing in shorter clips, but I do have a build that a speed build that I'm going to release soon, of a lab that I created within Palworld. So that's going to be coming out pretty soon. Hubs asked for me to create kind of like this laboratory setting, and that's located in our breeding base. So that way, as we are trying to get pals with certain passive skills or genders or things like that, we have everything we need in one location. And he's like, can you make it look like a laboratory? And it's like, challenge accepted. So that speed build's going to come out hopefully in the next week or so. So you'll see that pretty soon. Oh, thank you for subbing, Terry. I appreciate it. For some reason, I did too. Must have been mouse. Yes, how-to videos. They are watched a lot. Laboratory, like mad scientist. Yeah, Riley, that's kind of my goal, is kind of having a lot of those available for people, or like speed builds and things like that. It's hard to do in Enshrouded right now. That's the game that I've really been playing, just because of the fact that I'm still learning a lot about that game. Like, I feel completely lost, and I don't feel like I know enough about it to be able to provide any feedback on that game. So yeah. All right, so I've met a new person. Who am I missing? So I'm missing just one person now. Who is this person? I wonder who this person is. Okay. Not that person. Okay, so we're gonna head back this way. Was it this way? Yes. All right, so we're at the Green Dragon. Hi, Pony. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. So, what tasks are we on? Bywater Club. Forging. Okay, so we're gonna go talk to Daisy to see if we can get her to join the foraging club. Where are my birdies? Oh, that way. Okay. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Riley. Thank you, thank you. We're going this way. A yoink. Alright, so going this way. Oh, we got some butterflies. Yoink. Oh, they're disappearing. I've gathered everything. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, that's just a person. It is so easy to get distracted in this game. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got some berries down here. And this. Wait a second. Where did that go? Oh, never mind. I saw the path and I was super excited and then... Yeah. Okay. I'm actually going, since I'm right here at my house, I am going to drop off the things that are in my bag. So mean, mouse. So mean. And it looks like we have some things to harvest too. So we got the tomato, we got the corn, which is awesome. We got the beans. Do I have any other? Let's see. What do we have? So gardening. We do have an extra flower bed. I'm going to put that back over here. Yeah, I'll just put that there for right now. We can always relocate it later. And I'll get into the decorating and locating of items in a bit. Right now, I want to progress the storyline a little bit. And then I want to go down and purchase some more seeds so we can have more items for recipes and things like that, because I really want to invite Willow and Daisy over to expand my relationship with them. Yoink. Well, hello. Nice to see a familiar face. All right, here we go. Right. I have to be mean because if I'm nice, she won't believe it's me. That's not true, Mouse. You've been nice to me, and you and I have teamed up together to go against Jersey before, so... Well, I should put the price up. Why wouldn't you buy them? It's your cart. My cart? What's wrong with my cart? No, it wasn't. The dwarves would never make such a shabby... I'm offended. And so is my cart. I'm loving this exchange. It's really hilarious. She has a fair point. Sometimes when you feel like it. My goodness, sir. What do you want? Let's see, to trade. Ooh, let's see if we can do... Does it do? Oh, it does all of them. I don't want to trade all of them. I just want to trade one. Oh, we'll say goodbye for now. Do you want to join the foraging club? Yes. Well, that settles that. Katie? Yes. What's a foraging club? It's a club that explores the forest and finds wonderful plants and flowers. Like going on adventures and finding treasure. But I'll need to ask my mom first. Let's ask her right now. I'm sure she'll say yes. No. Ah, Katie Lightfoot, what brings you here? I'm making sure we have a foraging club. Foraging club, foraging club. I suppose it's a useful skill. I thought Delphi was going to run it. I'm hoping she will, but Delphi thinks no one would be interested. Nora says she's going to do it. And you want Daisy to join? Can she? Can I please? I promise I'll be good. I'm always off exploring, and I'd love to find new things to eat. But I can't let you go now. We've got all the wood to move to the workshop. I need your help. I can help. Thank you, Katie. All right, then. Get that wood moved, and Daisy can go. Thank you so much. I'll get ready while you grab the wood. Making me do all the work, huh? All right, so we have to gather a bunch of wood. Let's see. Here's some right here. Here's some here. And Marco, here's some. There we go. I think we got it all. Oh, mine. Mine. Ah, caught on a branch. Caught on the thing. Alright, what do you want? I have the wood. Two. Awesome. Nice job. She'll be very happy. That's a job well done. Be good, Daisy. Don't go wandering off. I thought that's what I was supposed to do. You can see why I worry. Keep an eye on her, won't you, Katie? I will. Come on, Daisy. Let's go meet up with Nora. All right. I believe we have to go find Delphi. Oh, we're not going to Delphi yet. We're going back into town to talk to Nora. And guessing we are going in here. Where's she at, I wonder? Oh, here we go. Awesome. They're gonna show me exactly where she's at. I bet she's at the Green Dragon, actually. Hold on, let's say hi to Tom. He's a pony. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Do I want the pony? Yes. Yes, I do. What can I do for you? Daisy's willing to join. Well done. We're almost ready. Let's wait for Daisy to arrive. Oh no, it's raining. Hello, is this the foraging club? Now, Daisy, don't get too excited. We need to be gentle with Delphi. She's a bit like a forest animal herself. Be too loud and she'll disappear. So don't jump in and say, we want to learn foraging. Start by asking her for help to look for some herbs. All right. Let's go and see her. Will you do the talking? Making me do all the work, I think, Otis. All right. So before we do that, I am going to run down over here because I did see that there wasn't a task for Cotton. And since I'm here, might as well complete that. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Good day to you. You should see this. Ask me if you'd like this for your home. At the farm. Away from the wife. Uh-oh. No, you're not, husband. We've got enough of Hobson's hornblowers, so-called bargains around our house. Tolkien-based Hobbiton on the UK, where that is very, very true, Mouse. I actually saw the location. It's in Scotland, isn't it? That really inspired his design of Hobbiton. Pretty sure it was Scotland, because my cousin was just there in Scotland recently. Don't know. And showed me a picture of a bunch of hills, and they said that this is possibly the location where Tolkien took a lot of inspiration for Hobbiton. I know he loved trees. Yes, that is very true. Need anything else? Are you sure? Quite sure. Thank you. Aren't we, husband? Yes, I suppose. So I'll just keep the fork then? If I was you, I'd hang it up in your house as a reminder not to get too caught up in Hobson's honeyed words. Alright, so we've done that. We're gonna go to Delphi. Well, it is getting a little late. Oh, we can't go that way. Let's see. Wait for news from Hobson. Okay. On the way to Delphi's, we're actually going to stop and sleep. Look at all the animals. Bird. There's so many of them. Wait, what's this? 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 I never remember the words. Where are we going? Cotton Farm. Need to head back there. Okay. Because we need to head to bed. Wait. Oh. Ha. Aha. There we go. That one was slightly confusing. I will agree to that one. What? Oh, there we go. Wow. I did not pay attention at all. Okay, so we made it to the cotton farm. Now, we need to head home. Okay. Grab that. Grab that. Head this way. Oh no, are we not able to? No! That is super, super sad. Okay, so we have to figure out another way. We're gonna head up this way. Oh, there's one of the fence posts. Okay, so I've made it here. Got you. Head through here, found the path, and here we go. That was an adventure. And whoosh. So I think my goal for tomorrow is to do the club and then right away in the morning go purchase some seeds if I can. And then invite Willow to my house for a meal. Confirm. Just looked it up. Hobbiton is based in Shire in England. Oh, interesting. For some reason I was thinking it was in Scotland. Okay, so we have 4 days left. So anything that we would purchase when it comes to seeds and things like that, we would actually need to make sure that it's less than 4 days. Okay, so these are ready to go. These are ready to go, and those are ready to go. So let's drop those off. Let's see. I wonder if they're open. So we got 2 tomatoes, which is awesome. And actually, I think I might see if young Cotton is there, who is Farmer Cotton's son, to see if I can get some herbs from him. Just so you know. Oh, I was speaking with Sandyman. They said you haven't shared a meal with them recently. They might get grumpy. Maybe you should invite them. Unfortunately, the door has been discontinued. Tell you how much I enjoyed our business partnership and that I operate an over. You can keep the fork. Well done. Okay, so also Sandyman is one that I need to invite as well. So let me. I was hoping to do Willow first, but maybe I should do Sandyman. Definitely not Scotland. I know he loved Wales. Wales is beautiful. I will agree to that. Okay. Let's see what you got for sale. Got some milk. Buy. Buy that. So what we've got for spices. Oh wait. Okay, hang on. How do I? Oh wait, how much? Rhubarb. Hold on. We're gonna go into our encyclopedia. I am interested in, where is rhubarb? Here we go. 3 days to grow. So we have time to do that. So I want to get some rhubarb. Rhubarb seeds. 30 for 2. We'll try. Man, oh man, oh man. Try one of those. I mean, those are pretty cheap, so. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's do the 2 of them. The nice thing is, like, if I buy all of them. One more. There's a small mill there or something with a water wheel that inspired him. Oh, it's in Birmingham. Bless you. I need to head to bed. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Riley, and thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful day at work tomorrow. So sleep well, hun. The mill that inspired him is a museum now. Oh, cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna do anything else. Let's see what we got for sale. Oh. Let's see. Buy and buy. Okay. I know. I need to make money now. Okay. So we did that. And actually, I'm gonna head home real quick, and I'm gonna send an invite to Sandy Man for tomorrow, and then we will head over to Delphi, and then the day after we will do Willow. Select venue. Let's do Sandy Man, a rich rhubarb pie. Shoot, do we have rhubarb? I don't. Or do we even have that pie? I might have made the pie. Hang on. We do have some rhubarb. It's only one though. We have those. Let's see what we've got for recipe. What do we need? Oh, we need oats. So we need to run to Sandy Man's after this and see about getting some oats. Plan a shared meal. Venue. Sandy Man. And let's see who else. Can I just do that one? Or do I have to do... I guess I have to do two. I guess we'll do these two. Tomorrow, home. Shall await your company. Send invites. Okay. Awesome. I have no idea what Willow would like, but hopefully we'll be able to, and actually it is still daylight. We're gonna have to go up and do that. As much as I want to keep progressing the storyline, I feel like I need to take the time to expand my relationships with several of the hobbits, because I have not done that recently. And I also need to figure out who the last hobbit is that I haven't met yet. Oh, you guys are going up there. I got you. Bye. Oh, having me go backwards. Okay. I was hoping that there was an alternative route. A roundabout route, but oh well. I mean, it's kind of there. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hold on. Hold the phone. What is this? Hi, pony. I'll come back to pet you in a second. I don't think I've seen this. Oh, that's cool. That works. Can I pick that up? I wanna pick this up. Can I pick that up? Alright, Sandy Man's shop. I need some oats. What we got for sale? Oats. Buy. Alright, I need to start selling. He's got a horse. Hi, buddy. Oh, well, let me say hi to him. That's super sad. Okay, what is up here? Keep getting caught. Yoink. 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 There's Bilbo's house. Bilbo's house is actually in Hobbiton. We are in Bywater. So I don't know if we will actually get to meet Bilbo or not. But he is referenced a lot in the game. I want this, I want this, I want this. Hold on, birdies. Probably gonna have way full pockets. Yeah. Well, if we go by the house, then I will make sure to drop stuff off. Hopefully we do. We shall see. Oh, we got some more stuffs. I feel like there's a lot of stuff over here that I have not explored yet. So many things, so little time. More! Holy cow. Okay. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Okay, so we are going to go by the house, so. Have you seen the Green Dragon Inn? I have, actually. It is, in that main area that I was in not too long ago. Alright, where are you guys going? Let's go. Maybe... that's weird. Oh, I can't get those. I'm stocking up. Okay. Okay. So we'll get our pockets unloaded and then we will go talk to Delphi. Learn more about foraging. hope one of the things that we're able to do at some point is increase our bag space, so that way we can travel with more than just 10. And technically I travel with 9 because I've got the wood in my bag too, so yeah. The green dragon's in Bywater. Yeah, if I would go straight that way, mouse, straight that direction, that's where the green dragon is. I've been in there a couple times. The game kind of evolves around the green dragon a little bit. A lot of the residents enjoy spending their after hours there. A lot of the town folks do, anyway. Yoink. It's like, I'm already foraging. Alright, there's Delphi's house. Let's see. Alright, so it looks like she's up this direction. Yep, there she is. Hello, hello. Can I help you with something? The medicine you made didn't work. Oh dear, he needs a sour meal. Can you make one? Yes. Get it cooked up as soon as possible and bring it straight here. Alright, sounds good. Can I ask you something? Let's talk back at my house. We're at your house. It's a tradition in England, well, used to be, to have a local pub that we all go to, but those days are dwindling very quickly. What? That's sad. I mean, I kind of did that, not necessarily growing up, but like, we have a bar, pub in our, in the hometown that I grew up in, and, my mom and dad used to go there like every Friday night. Now, the Hubs and I actually go to a local Irish pub in our area every Friday afternoon, right before we go pick up BB from daycare. Just go in, sit down, hang out, just chat for about an hour, and then we go pick up the kid. So, hello, Robert. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? We're just kind of playing some Harvest Moon. Very keen. That's lovely. I'm keen to show you how. Pubs are a thing of the past. Well, we got an Irish pub. Just saying. It's called McGee's. Whether it's authentic Irish pub or not, I don't know. They sure serve Irish-inspired food. They serve Irish-inspired drinks, so American holds on to it. We try. We'll hold on to your traditions. I'm keen to show you. Although I'm not sure where the adventure and treasure come into it. Suppose we are Baywater's new foraging club. Not until we forage something. I'll give you a moment to get ready. What can I help you with? Can we go foraging now? Ready to forage. Throw out there. Might be a little while before we get back. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Oh, thank you so much for the like, Robert. I appreciate that. Same as English pubs. Well, Mouse, that can be your retirement plan. You can open up your own pub. Not far now, just a little farther down the hill. Almost there. You dislocated your right shoulder? Ow! How did you do that? I know you mentioned that your shoulder was hurting a few days ago, but owie, owie, owie. Aw, that's sad, Mouse. That's super sad. Okay, let's go. Let's go find some things so we can complete this. Follow the butterflies. At least it's that it's follow the butterflies and not follow the spiders. So that's a plus. Oh. There you go. Would you like to trade me? I don't have anything to trade. Okay. Goodbye. Okay. Philadelphia. Okay. Alright, everyone, let's start foraging. Alright, we'll head back when we've all foraged a few things. Yoink. And mine. Oh, wait. There's that. There's this. Woohoo! Well done. I see a lot of heavy packs. It was fun. A bunch of worms while I was foraging. They like the dirt around here. Did you? Want to forage for worms? Yes. What about you, Duffy? You spent all your time helping us. I didn't see you get anything for yourself. Sorry, Duffy. You can have some of my worms. No thanks, Daisy. You've given me plenty. Now I understand there's an adventure and treasure. Now I understand where the adventure and treasure comes from. What happens now? We put a club notice board in the ivy bush where everyone can see it. I'll put up notices on our club board. Why don't we talk to old Nooks about a fishing club? Yes, I will do that. Maybe Mr. Noakes, maybe cook Mr. Noakes a nice meal. You could eat it together. Talk to Marigold. She's known old Noakes for years. She'll know what he'd like. See you later, everyone. Oh, you fell down. Yikes. Ow, ow, ow. Well, hopefully you're able to get that taken care of and get it looked at. And we had 3,000 in my city. Now it's 10,000. Was a pub on every corner. That'd be pretty awesome. A pub on every corner. We got one there. It looks like that's going to be a path at some point, too. Got that. And we got this. Awesome. Yeah, so the only thing that I've ever dislocated is my nose. Only thing I've ever dislocated. And that was not fun. I was playing frisbee and missed the catch and it hit me across the nose. And the fun thing about your nose is that it rests on 2 access points, so it's technically not connected except for like cartilage. But it rests on 2 access points on your skull. Well, when the frisbee hit my nose, it knocked it off. And so then my nose was technically resting on the bottom of my nasal cavity, which was the most uncomfortable thing that I've ever experienced. My eyes watered, yes, but I would say it didn't hurt as much as I would come to expect from a dislocation. And I did have to go under in order for them to put it back due to the fact that they wanted to make sure that it's set correctly. So, super fun. I got a nice little cast on my nose and everything for a couple of days until it fell off. How do you dislocate a fingernail? Isn't it technically it's on or it's off? So I cut it off. I should be a doctor. Wow. Oh, you broke it. I don't recommend doing that, mouse. I don't recommend that. Okay, so we're gonna head... take place tomorrow. I'm gonna actually go this direction because that path is blocked. Okay. Head up here. Where are you guys going? Oh, you're going to this bush. All right. Hello, Shelly. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate that. You have a wonderful, wonderful night. Sleep well, hun. And hopefully tomorrow is a wonderful day as well for you. So thank you so much for the like and for saying hello. I appreciate it. Wow, mouse. Wow. Okay, so we are going to bed. And we'll see. Oh, I was gonna shoot. Happens every... I was going to plant some stuff. Let's see. 3 days left. Okay. Let's... I don't want to necessarily waste one, but let's... Tail items. Summer and spring. Summer, spring, summer. Whoop. Nope. Up. Seed bags. Inspect. 3 days. No clue. Interesting. 3 days and no clue. Okay. I'm gonna try one rhubarb. Normally I would try to fit as many of them as possible here. But I'm gonna do one rhubarb. So I want to save the other one. Lost for words on that one. Okay, so stuck with mouse. I know, Luna. I know. It's been interesting, to say the least. Welcome in, Luna. How have you been? Oh. Glomps to you too, hun. Oh, wait. I do need to do some watering. Oh. Let's refill that. Okay. That needs to be watered. Uh-huh. And good. We just ended the stream with Jersey. Oh, fun. Jersey behave himself? Okay. I'll come to the meal. A little spicy would be nice. Something I crave not found in flour, complex in nature that tastes. It is sour. See me. Okay, so that one I will have to pause on. So we need to make the meals. So a little spice would be nice. So let's focus on hers first. let's see what we've got. So we've got the rhubarb pie. We'll do his first. So we're gonna do the cream, oats, rhubarb, and let's do, since we have abundance of blackberry, let's do that. So we need to go add the cream, add the oats. We need to chop the rhubarb. So we actually need to do this right in the center, so that way we don't go any direction. It's not letting me cook them, unfortunately. Assemble. Again, not letting me assemble. Okay. Awesome. So we're going to store that in the pantry. The next thing that we're going to do is we need something with spice. Let's do all. Bitter. Uncertain. Let's try this. Do this. This. Let's do these ones, because that's going to give me the spice that I'm probably going to need. Do the, what's this? The hazelnut. We're going to cook this. Ooh, so we need to move this over to crispy. Interesting, interesting. I wonder how we're going to do that. So we're going to assemble that. Assemble. Oh, we need to move it way over to tender. Okay. So this one we need to, so that would maintain it. But if we do one over, brings us that, and we can fry pan it. So awesome. So this is gonna bring it to, that'll change it to sweet, that'll change it to salty. I don't want to do any of that. It's already salty, so we don't need to do, or spicy, we don't need to add black pepper, so we're gonna just do, and we're gonna do, there. No, we need to do it more. Oh my goodness gracious, dang it. Okay, and we can't do any more. Shoot a pickle. Okay. I wonder if we can do one more. Okay. Yes. Okay. Catching up on chat. Those. Yes, I fixed it myself with a pair of scissors. Glad you can manage. Sounds like some it was, years of practice got me through. Steady hands. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. Okay, here we go. So we got flour, we got currant, and we're gonna do this and hazelnut. We're gonna cook it. Add. We're gonna chop this. So we're gonna go right here, cook. Then we're gonna fry it, and it's already spicy, so we want to keep it there. We're gonna do this. Man, I wonder how you can get that even more tender. Huh. Maybe the spices have something to do with that. Alright. Store in. Okay, so do we have anything? Not seeing anything else, so we are going to attempt this. Alright, let's see how this goes, guys. Okay, so tab. We're gonna do meals, pantry. This one for her. And then tab, we're gonna do the rhubarb pie for you. And we're gonna share the meal. Let's see how this goes, guys. Looks like we might be having a good time. Oh, he likes it. Did it. Yay! So the name of that place. Woohoo! That is super exciting. Craving satisfied. Talk to the level up townsfolk to collect our gifts. Okay, so let's see. Heard something from me. Very kind, and I do have a saddle of muffins stuffed with cheese for you. Oh, it's a recipe. Remember, tell no one. Something else. Nope, we're gonna pass her right now. And you I need to talk to. What is it? Heard something for me. Raised tree cheese bread. I'm quite the generous fellow, aren't I? Yay! Starai Tuckborough. Like most of this lot, I've got work to do, so unless you got something to buy. Well, you're not selling anything, so. Okay, so we've completed that, guys. That's super exciting. Super, super exciting. Had to tread carefully there. Alright, let's see where we are at for logs. So we've got, so I think maybe the best thing to do is maybe invite Daisy and Delphi together because they're in the foraging club together, and then maybe Farmer Cotton and Lily Cotton. I'm trying to strategize like how to invite people. Yes, he's been treading carefully, very carefully the whole night. Okay, so who do I want to invite for tomorrow? Actually, we're gonna archive that, and I'll archive that. So I'm gonna invite Delphi and Daisy tomorrow. Hopefully. Let's see. She wants a rhubarb part. Or she can do that. Ooh. What about Delphi? Okay, so I could do 2 of those. Do I only have, I'm guessing I only have 1. Meals. Yes. So I will have to figure that out once I invite them. A menu. Send invites. Awesome. The rhubarb and custard. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna go do that. They haven't replied yet, which is just fine. Not the kids' TV show from the 70s, which was good, but the dessert. Yeah, I know what you were talking about. Okay. Ooh, are we gonna meet a new... I think we're gonna meet a new person. Because I don't think I've met this person yet. but I do need to gather all of this. Any chance I get. And then at some point I'm going to actually have to go fishing. Okay. Heading this way. Oh. New person.
Hey.
Oh, she is so cute. Nice around here.
Huh?
I don't think you had rhubarb and custard over there. It was about... Nope. Did not have that TV show. I make a rhubarb and strawberry custard crisps. Ooh, that does sound good. My grandfather actually used to make a rhubarb wine in his basement. He had an old wine barrel that he would then use to make the wine and whatnot, and had all the equipment to process the rhubarb and stuff. And it was really interesting to kind of learn about. Do I remember any of it? Absolutely not. But it was really cool to know that he used to do that. Well, Luna, send me some. Please. At the Prancing Pony. How wonderful. So did I. 10 years behind the bar. The low bar for hobbits, of course. Oh my gosh. She is so cute. Welcome to Bywater. I'm sure you'll be very happy here. What do you like? At the fishing club. How lovely. What brings you to the Ivy Bush? I want to start a fishing club and I need your help. You want help with Nooksy, don't you? I'm gonna cook him a meal. Nora said you'd know what to find in food. He'll eat anything. He doesn't even have to be a fish. Did my best. Is he threatening to use you as bait? Yes. That means he likes you. You'll be alright. Aw, it's so cute. I'm curious to know about. Actually, she and Noakes would be good people to good combination. Alright, so share a meal with Noakes. Yeah, I know. Oh, hello. Goodbye. I wish you could do idle chat and that could give some type of XP towards your relationship. I know that meals would be a good one towards your relationship, but I really wish that you could do idle chat and that could help progress it a little bit. But my great grandparents made rhubarb wine. Ooh, nice. Very English. I love dandelion and burdock drink and apple crumble with custard. Love custard. And curry, Mouse. Don't forget the curry. We know you love your curry. Okay, what can I sell? Can I sell from my pantry? Probably not. We have for sale. Sell items. 6 pounds, 9 pounds. I mean, that's better than nothing. 30. Okay. Ideal meal. I've wanted to try dandelion tea. Yum, apple, anything. Curry followed by apple crumble with custard. Ooh, nice. When I visited, where was it? Conway, I think it was, many, many years ago. I had the best chocolate dessert there. It was so good, and it was appropriately named. It was called Death by Chocolate. I could have died happy after eating that. So whatever They did. For that chocolate dessert. It was incredible. In Conway, Wales. Super, super good. I went there for a trip in college. We did a whole class about castles and cathedrals, and we toured Conway Castle there, which was a really beautiful castle and a really beautiful city because it was where the mountains met the sea. And it was just a really, really gorgeous view. My first experience with it was we came around a corner on a bus, and it's like right across the mouth of the river, because there was a river that was right next to it as well, and it was a really, really wide river. And we came around the curve to go down to the bridge to get across to get to Conway, and it was, you could see Conway right there, kind of on the corner, and behind it were all the mountains. The water was coming in, the tide was coming in, and over the mountains there were storms, and the sun was just behind it to where rays of light were coming down and shining onto Conway, and it was just a breathtaking scene. Absolutely gorgeous. I do love the countryside of England and Wales very, very much. Let's see. We have it here. That's my favorite chocolate dessert. I mean, I want a snack now. I would not blame you for wanting a snack. I've been snacking on and off, Luna, so. Has 3 types of chocolates. We use more cocoa in our chocolate. Must have been North Wales. Oh yes, Conway and North Wales. Yep. Yes. Like I said, very, very, very beautiful location. I mean, there wasn't really a place of England and Wales that I didn't like, honestly. There was just so much to see, and the funny part was a lot of places that I had visited in the US, I found similar traits in various places in England and Wales. So there was one place that we went to, I think it was Tenby or something like that, that just reminded me of coastal Florida for some reason. Just the way the buildings were made and things like that. And then other places reminded me of the mountains in Colorado, or the hills in some of the hills in Iowa a little bit. So just, it's really interesting in comparison of size, how diverse England, Wales, Scotland is in comparison to the US, that is very, very large. And it's like you have to travel miles and miles and miles to get the diversity between various areas. But yet England is a lot smaller, and you get that diversity in a smaller package, and it's awesome. South Wales is flat. Yes, we have a lot of beautiful areas. There's 5 accents alone in my city. Oh my goodness gracious. That's crazy. Okay, so we have a meal with Delphi. She wants a rhubarb pie. We don't have rhubarb, unfortunately. But we do have this, and then, or not Delphi, Daisy, and then we have Delphi, and she also wants this. So let's go ahead and we will make another one of those. Although I'm tempted to wait to hear from them to know what exactly they're craving, to know if I need to make something sweet or spicy or something like that. So, actually, hang on. Is there anything? Actually, this would be a perfect time to go fishing. So after I host them tomorrow, I will then host Noakes and probably do that with Marigold. Okay, let's see. Woohoo! Keep. Whoop. Oh, there we go. Got him. I was worried that I was about to snap the line there. There we go. Just trying to keep up with the direction. Alright, so that is used up. So we're gonna go over here to the bridge. Yes, I see you, birdies. And catch some more fish over here. And if we have time, we can then go to the forest and fish there. Okay. So go. And there we go. Ooh. Awesome. I have a good night, everyone. Oh, good night, Robert. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thanks for stopping in and giving a like. I really appreciate that. Have a wonderful evening, and if I don't see you tomorrow, have a wonderful day tomorrow. Oh, my bags are full. Okay. Let's head back. Empty out our bags. Can't wait to have a cup of tea. So how is everyone doing? This is my second look at Tales of the Shire. What do you guys think so far? And if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to click that like button, show that support. Would greatly appreciate it. It is super cute, Mouse. The thing that I like about it the most is the fact that it's like a slowdown game, honestly. After playing Enshrouded or RuneScape, Dragon Wilds, like this is a good game to just kind of come back and just slow down a little bit. Super, super nice to do. Okay, so we are gonna go to sleep with the idea of, yeah, I see that. Woohoo! Two days left. Okay. So we need to go water our plants first and foremost. Yes, I see you. Okay, so it needs to be watered. Oh, we are out of water. Yes. And I think that's what I really, like I said, what I really enjoy about it. I don't know if you were on the stream with Jersey earlier when he was playing. We were comparing it to Farm Together 2. And Jersey's like, this game makes Farm Together 2 feel more like an adventure / active game. And I was like, well, if you throw all the tractors trying to run you over, it's turned into a combat game. Super, super funny. Oh. Bitter green crunch. Perfect for lunch. Okay, so she's wanting something bitter. I'm so excited to have a meal. So I've been running around all day. See you soon. I once ate some dirt, which hurt, but sweet does not hurt, so keep me alert. So she wants something sweet. She wants something bitter. Just so you know. They say you haven't shared a meal. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, sir. Excellent meal. Ooh. Sent me some awesome stuff, so we're gonna archive that. Good surprising, He sent me a chair, so we're gonna do that one. Actually, this is kind of good that he lets me know if people are feeling kind of left out, because then it's like, okay, who do I need to prioritize? But Noakes is next on my list, so I will have to send him something. Okay, so she wants something bitter and Daisy wants something sweet. I'm still deciding whether to stream cozy games on my channel. I'm more of a everything player. During that short stream, I had a headache. Oh, Luna, I hope you're feeling better. Headaches are the worst. I mean, that's up to you, Mouse, what you'd like to stream. I mean, I'd say stream what you like and kind of go from there. It's really up to you. That's kind of like been my philosophy, is like I'm streaming things that I'm enjoying and showing, you know, why I'm enjoying them, providing some feedback, things of that nature. So I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. Okay, so I need to make something sweet and something bitter. Is that ready to... Oh, that's good to go. Those don't need to be watered because there's nothing in them. Let's see what we've got. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, so we are going to see what we've got. This is normally... Well, we can choose the flavor on this one, so hang on. Let's see what they are craving. If we go to Daisy... She likes this, so but she wants it sweet, so we have to do this with sweet. And then she's wanting this, but bitter. So I can make the same thing, just then make sure that it's sweet versus bitter. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Do flour, curry. We want something that is view seasoning. Salty, sweet. Okay, so another thing to note when it comes to the seasonings of things is you can make it spicy, which is the flames around it. There's salty, which is the blue, sweet, which has the purple, and then green has the sour. So, let's see. This one, let's see. This one. So this is gonna be salty. She wants something that's bitter. Feeling better. Oh, good, Luna. Good. What do you think, Luna? It's funny games. Dream what you want. Play what you enjoy. I enjoy many different games. I couldn't pick between the two. Yeah. There's times that I'm craving something that's... Let's start with the sweet. We can start there at least. Sweet and... So it's already sweet, so we don't need to add anything to it. So we're gonna keep it with the sweet. We're gonna cook this. Okay, so we're gonna assemble that. Assemble. I'm gonna chop this up. One extra, and we're gonna fry it. We're going to keep it as sweet. How do you get it even more tender, I wonder? No, I'm not making a stew. I'm making this Tuckborough pikelets. Trying to make it sweet. Now I need to make something that is bitter. See, what can I make? I'm gonna do 2 of these. That. I don't have anything to make anything bitter. Hold on, we're gonna try something. Let's pull... so we have a little bit of time left, so we are gonna try to find something, an ingredient that is gonna help make something bitter. Curry. Nope, no curry this time. Okay, so the person that I need to go to, believe is going to be, let's see. So those are going to provide salty. Those are going to provide sour. Like salty, spicy, sour, sweet. We got for sale Bean sprouts. Overstock in a day. Good to see you. Salty, salty. Egg, milk, sour, sweet. Maybe I should try salt. He did not have chili powder. Sorry, mouse. It's in here again. Ah, yes. I haven't done this yet. Just checking to see what they have. Towel pile. Just cracks me up every single time. Have for sale. A lot of these are already the same. I've seen these. Okay. Oh, I need to go sell my fish. Yes, I will talk to you, Nora. In uno momento. Sell. Nope, I could just click E. Nope, we're not selling that because I have a feeling I'm going to need that. I will do meat later, but I am going to do one of those, and one of these. Okay. Alright, I have a feeling the bitterness is gonna be more of the, like the salty kind of thing. And I want to get back to make what I need to make. So that way we can sit down and have a lovely lunch. And then I could invite people for the next day. Okay. Hopefully this will meet what she wants. Yep, so she wants this. Flour. We'll do... We'll do the higher ingredients. Let's do seasoning. We're gonna do... I think we're gonna keep it as is. Hold on. Yeah, I think we'll try it as is. Oh, shoot. I'm very curious on something. Trying to see. Wait, hold on. Ow, okay, hang on. I'm gonna do this, that. So this is bitter. Okay, so this, the gray is bitter. I was trying to figure out like what causes what. So, okay. So we're gonna do that. So we got symbol. Again, I wish we could. Okay, so we're gonna chop this up slightly. We're gonna fry it. We're gonna keep it as is. None. There we go. And put the hazelnut in. Oh shoot, it's sour. Okay, my friend, I think my bed is calling me. Have a great stream. Bye, Mouse and everyone. Bye, Luna. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and chatting and stuff. So appreciate it. You have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And if I don't see you tomorrow, hopefully you have a wonderful day tomorrow as well. So bye, hun. Lightweight. It's been a long day. Aw. Okay, store in pantry. Hang on. What else do I have? Oh, fiery. Oh, that's super, super, super upsetting. Trying to create the bitter. Wait. I know that she was craving that. But is there something else that I have that would be a better recipe for bitter dishes? Cabbage. I don't have any of those items. I think I'm gonna have to run the risk and hope that it works. Oh my goodness. I'm very nervous now. This is gonna probably be my first failed one. I'm sad. I'm super, super sad. She wanted the sweet one. And you wanted this one. Nervous, guys. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh, no. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Well, I mean, it's not the worst. Okay, cooling embers. Bye. Okay. Alright, where'd she go? Okay. Okay. Oh. That's awesome. She's such a cutie. Goodbye. Okay. Let's see. We're going to now plan a shared meal, select venue. We are going to do Nooks and you two. Continue. Send invites. Alright, so what do we need to do for these two individuals? I feel so bad. No clue what she wants. Perfect. Very good fish cakes. Crispy fish pie. Okay, very good fish cakes. Hang on. Do we have everything for that? We do have a couple of those. What are the recipes for those? Very good fish cakes. We need onion and flour. Okay, so let's run up to get some death by chocolate today. Yes, it's Thursday morning here now. No problem. You should totally do that. Sell some of these. And we'll sell some of these. Sell one and sell one. Okay. I'm gonna go get some more. Alright, what else do I need to get? So, onion and flour. I don't know of any place that sells like produce though. We'll have to figure that out. I'm gonna come up here. Shop. Head to you, and then we'll head down to Vasco. Okay. Alright, we're gonna head this direction. I'm so sad that I didn't meet Delphi's craving. So sad. I mean, the nice thing is that I still got credit for the efforts, but it's just sad. It's just sad. Okay. Hello. I want to see what you have for sale. Flour. I want to buy some of that. Buy some of your oats. Another thing of flour. What recipes do I have again? Okay. Stews. Not what I was looking for. Platters. Now I need an onion. Ooh. Ooh, hum. That. Love roast dinner. Okay. Where can I find an onion? Head to you. Nope. Following the butterflies. Hops. I'm following, guys. Don't worry, I'm coming. Don't make me go all the way back over here. Of course it is. Oh, not that one. Whoa. We lost our cooking pan. Interesting. Here you go, mouse. We're at the Green Dragon. Well, the village square, anyway. Here we go. Wanted to see me? I did. I was talking to Miss Cotton the other day, and she told me about the old fork gave you. Have you still got it? Yes, I have. Apparently, a long time ago, there was such thing as a by-water cutlery set. As part of it, every item of it has been lost forever, so the fact that you have a piece of it makes it very valuable indeed. Thought you'd like to know. She gave me something invaluable for free. Don't tell him. I don't think he ever got over the shock. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find an onion, fortunately. Let's see. Curiosity. Can you find onion as a out in the wildlife? Let's see. Stop cheating. Ha ha ha. Sell hedge mustards. Sell hops. Actually. Hazelnut. Did that already. There's a fishing spot there. Beets. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you can find wild onion, which is very, very unfortunate. I'm gonna head home. Have seeds, onion. Probably should. I don't know if it'll be available after tomorrow, but okay. Wish there was a place to buy produce, especially since you got some right there. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm also pretty small too. Yay. Alright, do we have some more butterflies? There they are. Whoop. Hi guys. Okay, I'm gonna actually, should technically like go fishing or something along those lines, but I just kind of want to keep progressing the story. Oh, it's too early. I guess I don't have a choice. So I'm actually going to go see what I can find in the wilderness. So where's some areas that I haven't really been to? Let's head over here. See what we can find. Whoop. Do 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 do. What's over here? More treasures. Yoink. Oh. Room for you? Nope. Of course not. Should have emptied my bags before coming this direction. Nope, don't have room for you. But I probably have room for you. Let's see. Yes, I see you, birdies. I suppose I could go to bed now. Okay. Confirm. We are going to sleep. Woohoo! Let's see. One day left of summer. actually, I'm going to take off my cloak. And we're going to take that off. Kind of cute. These combinations. I think I still like my original right now. There we go. Changes and exit. Okay. Let's see. We can unpin. Let's go see what they have to say about. Cold winter days, the mood, spice up your food. So she wants something spicy, which we have. And he wants something sour. Okay, so... Oh, sweet. So by hitting their expectations, you then are given extra gifts. Okay, so he wants something sour. She wants something spicy. I think we are good. Let's see what we've got. Hang on. Let's see what we can make. That seems to be doing pretty good. Okay. Surprised that's still got water in it. Okay. Want something sour. Wait. You got fish cakes or crispy fish pie. Okay, so he wants this. And I need to make his sour. Okay. Ouch. Make it bitter. Wait. You... We have from mushrooms. Salty, sweet. Okay. We're gonna go see what we can find for sour seasoning. Wonder if he's got a lemon. He did at one point, but then said I didn't have it in stock. But maybe he's got it back in stock today? crossing fingers. Or has something that we can use that's going to help with the sourness. See what he's got first and foremost. Could try that. See if that'll let me do anything. Oh, please. Yes, he's got a lemon. Ha 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 ha. Sweet deal. Okay. We're gonna try that. If that doesn't work, I don't know what's gonna work. And then we'll see how this goes. But we'll probably be calling it an evening after this meal. So let's see. So we have that. No, we can't use the lemon on any of these. Dang. Do I risk it? The wild beef and hope for the best. I can't do any of the other seasonings. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Let's see. Keep it there. That in there. We're gonna chop that up. Bring that up a little bit. Continue. And then last chance. Okay. That went wrong. Better. Store in pantry. What meals do I have? Okay, hang on. I'll try this, see what we can make. Continue. Okay, so it's not exactly what he wants, but it's at least meeting the sour need. Yeah, if I would do that if I could. Okay. So let's see. We need something sour. Fortunately, it's none of those. And something spicy, which I have. Okay. Alright. Hopefully this works. Confirm. So she wants spicy, he wants sour. Okay, let's start with her. Tab. Heals something spicy. I'm gonna give them both the same dish. So that way there's no jealousy. We'll see how this goes. Yes! It worked. Woohoo! Yay! Hold on. Got the pin? Hobbit, I know you do. Will you do it? Convince me. I want to learn more about fishing. Do you know? I don't know. That's why we need a fishing club, otherwise how will we learn? Good point. And a good meal you made too. Alright, Lightfoot. I'll post something on the club board. Now get going. Mr. Fishy is biting this morning, and I don't like keeping him waiting. Yeah, something for me. Ooh, fish soup. Awesome. He's a feisty old man. Grab that. Nothing there. Nothing there, nothing there. Alright. Convince Farmer Cotton to do. Oh, there we go. Wait. Wait. Okay. More of this over here. Wait, where are you leading me? Alright. And they're off. Tweet, tweet. go on the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Person talking about my award-winning puppet. Oh my goodness gracious. They're here on the farm. Okay, he needs you here. Huh? Ooh, this is mean. Both of them are mean responses. Are you good enough? It might be a lot of work. I like hard work. Okay. Have a competition. Yes, that's the best way. But all by water. Find us when you're ready. You can be. Ooh. That's good. To hear how his boy Sam is getting along, but mostly for the seeds. Certain vegetables grow better in the company of others. Your other companion plants. Oh. Okay. Wait. 2-star vegetable to Rosie. Well, shoot. Yeah, I don't have a sour meal. Alright. Let me get through the season and then I will start inviting. I'll invite the Cottons next. Got it. Go. Hello, Chloe. Hello. Oh, that would be super sweet of you. Yeah, I've my Discord just kind of been trying to put it together, and it's been an interesting path to say the least. One of the things that I really want to do is try to get it where my Discord announces when I go live. So like I like the one where it shows all of the things that I've done or the things that I'm posted. So whether that's me posting that I'm going to go live or not going live, but when I've scheduled a live stream, and then also when I post videos. But I also want it to be able to announce when I actually go live too. So there's a lot of things that I'd like to do. I'd also like to have one of the channels be for mods only, where they introduce themselves. Everybody can view that, so that way they know like who to go to. So if like there's a mod that specializes in something, they would know to go to one individual versus another. So that's my goal. Other than that, just want it to work and function. Okay, let's see. So it's midday. What else can I do? Let's see. Cotton. Tater tots. Okay. And she likes cooling embers. All cucumber. We don't have cucumber yet. I don't know if we will. Cooling tots. Do we have that already? Good. Nope. Okay. I really want that, but I don't want to like plant anymore because today is supposed to be the last day of spring or summer, I mean. So what you guys got for me? Some elderberry. Okay. Some more. There we go. Let's see. I wonder if I'm guessing different herbs and spices and things will become available as we get through the seasons. So like maybe some of these items will not be available after the season, but new ones will become available. Okay, that. I'm just kind of gathering right now. Just kind of doing like a last minute forage before we lose anything for the season, because today is the last day of summer. I'm hoping that despite the season changing over tomorrow, that we'll still be able to harvest the item that we have in our plant box, but we shall see. We shall see. Some raspberries. There we go. Oh. I am guessing I'm not able to go that way, which is unfortunate. Okay, so it's starting to getting into evening, so we're gonna go. Yeah, I don't know if I have a 2-star vegetable, but we can go check. And down this way. Oh. And okay, so we made it home. Let's unload our bags and see if we've got any vegetables that are 2-star. Bleh. Okay, so we got vegetables. We got this, and we got hardy vegetables. Let's see if she'll take this. If not, we'll have to grow it. There we go. Okay. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Alright. See if we can do this real quick. And then go from there. Cotton farm. All right. Oh, she's got her talents from there. I can grow to fine vegetable. Follow me. That's why I'm running. Might have to join the garden club myself. Hoping I'd see you. That's good news. I've been wanting to get this cooking go. Take out some mixing bowls. Used to be my. Bless her. I dug it out yesterday. So what's the problem? Beat out of shape, so no cooking glue. We just need to get it mended. Perfect for the job. Nelfie? Neffy? Go and ask if she'd mend it. Everyone likes you. No? Huh? Yeah, I'll go to her later. I'll go to her tomorrow. see what we've got. Origami, said he'd deliver it. About a giant pie that everyone's eating together. I think he... quite helpful, but I go to buy this flour. This flour all the time. What? Why do you do that? Where else am I supposed to get it? Ever wondered where all your pies come from? Not really. To get it. Because it makes you talk to Sandy Man, and one day I hope you to do that. I'm thinking of for me. My pie's dead. Good point. You should. Alright. We're gonna head up. We'll do that in a minute. Head up this way. Why did it have me do that? I have no idea. Weird. Alright, so we're gonna go to bed and then it's gonna be a brand new season, and I think that would be a good time to call it a night. So let's see what ends up happening tomorrow. Or when we go to bed. There we go, we made it. To head back inside, and we will head to bed after we double check our pockets. Okay, going to put that away and go nighty night. Confirm. Alright guys, we have completed the summer. I feel like we did quite a bit. Saturday, 0 days left of summer. So first and foremost, actually, wait. So this is the last day of summer? Yeah. It says that it's still wet. Still good. That away. Check our mail, just so you know. Haven't invited him. Okay. I was gonna do the cottons, but... Oh, we got a new bed. That's awesome. So our... redeem. Alright. So, Hobson Hornblower, who would be a good person? Let's invite him over. And maybe we should do... No, I'd rather do Mr. and Mrs. Cotton together. But who could we do with Hobson? Hobson and... Those two I want to do. I guess we're going to have to do Neffy. Alright, so we're going to have a meal with them tomorrow. Let's see what we've got for their cravings. Raisin cheese bread. And saddle of mutton stuffed with cheese. Okay. So, hang on. We go to recipes. Stews. Nope. Soups. Platters. Pies. roast. So mutton. Oh, I need to go get a mutton. Okay. And this raised cheese bread. Recipe is breads, flour and yeast, and oh, it's an onion. Needs an onion. Of course. The bane of my existence. Dagnabbit. Well, I am gonna go get a mutton, at least. So we have that. We should have plenty of nuts. Well, hello, Dave. Welcome in. How are you doing today? We got for sale mutton. Ugh, that hurt. I want an onion. Dagnabbit. Never thought I'd be so upset for not having an onion. Okay. Good to see you. Goodbye. Okay. Well, guys, I think we're gonna call it a night. I figured this would be a pretty decent place to kind of stop for the evening. We've been playing for quite a long time, actually, and I feel like we've accomplished quite a bit. We've pretty much sat down with every single villager for a meal, or at least most of them. So hopefully the next couple meals go well. I do need to figure out a way. Hold on. Do I need to get a shovel? I feel like I just ruined that. Yes, I did. Dag nabbit. Okay. But yeah. I think we did it really, really well. We've learned a lot about the cooking. In the beginning of the stream, I talked a lot regarding, foraging, cooking, fishing, talking about the navigation system, trying to help people who are just interested in playing the game, but not fully understanding the mechanics of it. So my goal with that information is to create just kind of a short beginner's guide for the game. I'm not sure when that will release, hopefully in the next week or so. It really kind of depends on my time and whatnot, but I do know the next several evenings are pretty busy for me. So we'll see if I'm able to get a chance to work on that video or not. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. I know it's late for a lot of you, but I really, really do appreciate it and enjoy the support that you've shown for the stream, for my channel. So thank you all so much for that. But I've been enjoying this game. I hope this has kind of given you an insight of the game, and maybe it's motivated you to want to purchase it. If you're into cozy gaming, this is a great cozy game. I love it. As I've always said, I've wanted a cozy Hobbit game for a really, really long time, and we have it, and I'm super excited about it. But yeah, guys, like I said, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Wherever you are in this incredible world of ours, keep on being inspirational. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.
Shire.